Let me introduce you to some of the world's most haunted places. Get ready to hear eerie stories of ghost sightings, paranormal activity, and unexplained phenomena. 1. Stanley Hotel, Colorado. Stephen King and his spouse stayed at the Stanley in 1974. There were just the two of them. The Shining, by Stephen King, was influenced by it. Lights reportedly started and stopped on their own. There were moving paths. Unidentified sounds of children rushing through the hallways were heard. 2. Island of the Dolls, Island, Las Monicas, Mexico. There are doll-adorned trees on this tiny island. Some of them lack limbs or their heads. It is rumored that a girl drowned close to the island. To console the spirit of the departed girl, the dolls were hung from trees. People have come to view all the dolls as possessed. Even some locals have asserted that the dolls communicate with one another. 3. Aokigahara Forest, Japan. The majority of suicides in Japan occur in this location. The popularity of the forest was aided by a Seisho Matsumoto novel. The protagonist of the story travels there to commit suicide. Some families left elderly relatives to die there in the past. It's rumored that the abandoned building's ghosts now stalk the woodland. 4. Chateau, Versailles, France. The Chateau is well renowned for being the Green Lady's residence. She is regarded as Charlotte of France's specter. King Charles' bastard daughter was named Charlotte. When her husband found out she was having an affair, he killed her. The color of Charlotte's dress when she was killed inspired the name of her ghost. The chapel tower is where you can find the Green Lady strolling. 5. RMS Queen Mary, California. From 1936 through 1967, this ocean ship transported passengers across the Atlantic. In 1942, the liner collided with one of its escorts and ripped it in half. Almost 300 crew members lost their lives. The Queen Mary was berthed in Long Beach in 1967. It was made accessible to the public a short while thereafter. Some guests have since asserted that the ship is haunted. They have heard the collision sounds and the screams of the sailors. 6. Hoabbachu Forest, Romania. There are many eerie, bent trees in the woodland. In 1968, a military technician there took a picture of a UFO. Hoabbachu has since become well known for its paranormal activities all over the world. Some people think that this is the entrance through which guests vanish. Several forest visitors have described experiencing anxiety, nausea, and rashes. Area is referred to as Transylvania's Bermuda Triangle. 7. Hill of Crosses, Lithuania. Since the 14th century, crosses have been erected here. There have been more than 100,000 crosses gathered so far. Ornate rosaries clang against metal and wooden crucifixes in the wind. It emits ominous bells that permeate the air. 8. Poley Island, Italy. Patients with the bubonic plague were kept in quarantine on the Isle of Poley. Napoleon's weapons were also kept there for storage purposes. There stood a lunatic asylum from the early 20th century. At the asylum, horrifying medical experimentation took place. When the doctor hanged himself from the building's belfry, it was eventually shut. The island's chimes are allegedly still audible to the locals. The bell, though, was taken down decades ago. So if you're feeling brave, visit these eerie locations and maybe catch a glimpse of a ghost or two.